Spending more money than you have to isn't cool. For real. It's tricky at the best of times knowing when you're throwing money out the window on something you can DIY versus when you're gambling on avoiding a major breakdown by avoiding fixing a problem altogether. Some people drive their cars into the ground. That's just a fact. But some dudes do the same with their health. Many folks who would never think of not regularly changing their vehicle's engine oil don't extend that regularly scheduled maintenance type thinking to the upkeep of their own physical body. How many years are you planning to get out of your vehicle? I mean body. No, I mean vehicle. You get the point. What's the cost of operating your vehicle or seeing your dentist? Man, that's expensive. Perhaps, but compared to what? Do you expect insurance to cover maintenance or just accidents? Are you surprised your insurance company likes to play dirty games? We are men of action. Lies do not become us. Well spoken, sir. The short and sweet of it is that what's going on under your hood or in your mouth has far greater implications for the life of both your sweet ride and for your longevity. A mechanic can tell you how wear in one system over time shows up in other systems. Likewise, in dental terms, we now know more than ever about the oral systemic connection. This is good news, though. You can take charge and even tune things up. Take a common root canal, for example, and say a spark plug. In principle, the plug either works or it doesn't, like a root canal. If it ain't hurting, then all's well, right? If spark plugs are old or defective, or if the ignition cables aren't working right, then your car might still kinda work, but certainly nothing like it's designed to, or could be operating. Although we may get used to shuddering and shaky acceleration, and even think that it's normal, unfortunately it isn't. Infected root canals can drag down the performance of your immune system because the system's capacity is in an ongoing and losing fight. The spark plug, or plugs, have just gone bad and need some TLC. What do you mean drag down performance? You ever seen a junker take a slick-looking, souped-up bling machine off the line? Whoa, wasn't expecting that. Looks can be deceiving. It's not just the look of your ride. You can hear what it's doing under the hood, and it's what's going on in there that counts a ton. Likewise, a pearly white grill of chiclet teeth might get you a role as an extra on the next Fast and the Furious, or a spot in the front row in the studio audience on Top Gear, but it's the condition of your gums and even your bones that really matter. If neglected long enough, if fluids are never changed, belts not replaced, or if you've decided flossing is just plain stupid, then you're choosing to drive your ride into the ground. It'll ask for attention eventually, in the form of cascading symptoms, and the symptoms may be in the darndest of places, is what we're saying. But by that time, you know your repair costs are going to be nasty. No problem, man. I'll just snag a beater and patch her up. That's great, but pick and pull used body parts, ain't nearly as cheap and easy when your vital organs are inflamed and way off warranty. I know flossing is a drag. So's topping up fluids and rotating tires, but here's the deal. You either pay now or you pay later. Spitting blood when you brush is about as cool as mystery fluids on your garage floor. It's the canary in the coal mine. Yeah, nice try, dental guy. I ain't buying it. What's my swollen gums got to do with my, what did the doc call it? Leaky gut? No. My blood pressure? No, oh yeah, my diabetes. Inflammation, brother. That chronic infection in your mouth and the specific anaerobic bacteria that are gunking up and drying out your gaskets. Well, it's not a local problem. The problem spreads. The infections, bacteria, and dying tissue in your mouth secrete volatile, inflammatory pathogens into your arteries and veins. For real. Over time, it's like sugar in the gas tank. Inflamed arteries are like an empty oil pan. Trust me, brother. Your honey bun is just as annoyed that you never get a cleaning or checkup as you are waiting for her to scoot through Minute Lube with the minivan. Only it's easier to buy a new car than it is to rebuild a burned-out system. And by system, I'm talking about you. Nice try, dude. I get it. You want my money, just another thing I'm not doing. Look, if I want to unwind with a cigar on the back nine, guess what? I'm going to do it. Now, I'm no dentist, and trust me, I got 5 kids to feed myself. So I feel you listening to just another pitch about how to empty your pocket, but take it for what it's worth. If you want to hand a car down to your kids, or if you want to be around for your kids' life's accomplishments, and be running tickety-boo instead of rickety-bomb, don't ignore the knocking engine staring up at you from the sink. Get your own multi-point inspection today and see firsthand what's going on under the hood.